Welcome back everyone to another episode of Series 1 Pre-Calculus 11 that we are doing solving on this stage. So previous episode we did doing adding and subtraction of rational expression, but today we're gonna start to do more practice examples of solving. So as you're already doing a lot of practice and listen to the class of how to do solving, so here are the questions we will go through. I will work some of the question that I find the hardest, and then the rest of the question we have the same ideas of following step by step to do solving rational expression. So here are 20 questions total. So I will start with question 1 first. So let me grab the pen here. Okay. So first question here is we need to define the LCD, which is lowest common denominator. So in this case, I'm looking at the one has the biggest coefficient and biggest degree. So in this case here, I see 6k squared is my biggest number and also biggest degree. So that means I have 6k squared is my LCD. And then I can find my NPVs since I already have my lowest common denominator. So that means 6k squared not equal to 0. So my k would be not equal to 0. So now when I have lowest common denominator, I just multiply each term of this number. So that being said, I will have 6k squared multiply 1 over 6k squared equal 6k squared over 1 over 3k squared minus 6k squared over 1 over k. So as you can see, 6k squared, they cancel out of the first term, so it will leave me number 1. And 6k squared, the k squared will cancel out, 6 will leave me 2, and 3 will leave me 1 because they can divide by 3. So 2 times 1 will give me 2, and minus, so I'll have k here, get rid of square, and the lower k is gone. So I will have negative 6k. And then now I just basically solve for k. So I would like to switch both sides here. So I will have the positive k. So I'll have 6k equal to 2 minus 1. And then 6k equal to 1. And then k will be equal to 1 over 6. So k 1 over 6 will be my final answer with my NPVs and lowest common denominator. So if you know how to do verifying, go ahead. Verifying is just another step to checking your answer is correct or not. So what you do is you replace all the k value here equal to 1 over 6, and then you plug in your calculator to prove that if both sides are equal. If they are both equal, that means your answer is correct. Next, let's moving on to the second question. Let's do a little bit more tricky one. So let's do question 4 here. Question 4 looks a bit more complicated. So let's work with lowest common denominator first. Remember, I want to pay attention on the one that has the biggest number and the highest degree. In this case, it's 4b squared. Then I'll have NPVs. So this I will have 4b squared not equal to 0. So b squared will not equal to 0. And then b will have is not equal to 0. Now I have LCD as 4b squared. I just gonna substitute or multiplying each term here. So 4b squared multiply b plus 6 over 4b squared plus 4b squared over 3 over 2b squared equal 4b squared times b plus 4 over 2b squared. So 4b squared cancel out, then I will have b plus 6, and then plus b squared cancel. This I'll have 2, and 2 will cancel out, so I will have 6. B squared cancel. This will give me 2. This will give me 1. 2 times b plus 4, I will have 2b plus 8. And now you just solve for b. This is number 6, not b. Okay, so let's bring the number to the left side and the b to the right side. So I'll have b, because b I bring to the right side meaning 2b minus b will give me b. And then 6 plus 6, 12, minus 8 will give me 4. So therefore, b is equal to 4 is my final answer. What lowest common denominator is 4b squared, and NPVs is b not equal to 0. Let's moving on to another complex question. Let's go to see this question 7 here. So question 7 is, I notice the highest degree here and minus 5v. So my lowest common denominator will be v squared minus 5v. And then you simplify them by factor them out. So I will have v and v minus 5. That's my lowest common denominator. My NPVs will be solving for the v value not equal to 0. So my first value is v not equal to 0. My second value is v minus 5 not equal to 0. Then I will have v not equal to 5. Now, since I have lowest common denominator is v times v minus 5, I take this LCD, multiply each term here. So my first term I will have is v minus 5 plus, this cancel them out, so I have 3v plus 12 minus equal to 7v minus 56. Now you just start solving the v. So I will bring all the v to the right side and the number to the left side. So I'll have minus 5 plus 12 plus 56 equal to 7v minus v minus 3v. So my right side, I will have 7 minus 3 is 4, minus 1 is going to be 3v. I have 56 plus 12, it's going to be 68, and 68 minus 5 is going to be minus 5 plus 68 will be 63. Then my v will be equal to 21. So my v value here is going to be 21. So that is our third question for today. Let's do one more question on the second page, so they might have another complex question here. Okay, let's do last question here, question 20. So question 20, let's do find LCD first. So right away I see n cubed plus 5n squared. That is my biggest degree, and they have the most term. So I'll factor them out. So that's my LCD. Then I use that to solve my NPVs. So I have n squared not equal to 0. So n will be not equal to 0. That's my first NPVs. Next is going to be n plus 5 not equal to 0. Then I will have n not equal to negative 5. It's my second value of NPVs. Now I multiply each term with this LCD. So the first one, since we use the denominator is LCD, so they simply just cancel out. It will leave me 5 equal n plus 5, and then multiply those. N plus 5 cancel out. Then I will have 4n squared plus n squared they cancel out. Then we'll have n plus 5. So now the question a little bit different is we have n with the degree of 2, so meaning we need to solve by factoring. So we need to bring 5 to the right side. So I'll have 0 equal to 4n squared plus n, and 5 plus 5 is 0. So this is my answer. Then I need to go ahead factor them out by taking the n. So I will have 4n plus 1. Then I will solve for n, so 1n value is equal to 0. And then I have 4n plus 1 equal to 0. Then I will have 4n equal to negative 1. Then n equal to negative 1 over 4. So in this case, we have two answers. We need to double check which one is extraneous and which one is solution. So this is where you need to plug in to check your answer. But right away, I can tell is n equal to 0 when I plug in here. The third term has the conflict here. So that means I will have 1 over 0 square. This will give me math error. So therefore, n equal to 0 is my extraneous, and n equal to negative 1 over 4 is my solution. And this is how we solving questions for rational expression. And the next episode, we're going to do more practice of word problems for rational expression. And I hope you guys understand how we do step by step for this. There's some more question down here, so if you want to give a try, go ahead, and any question, just let me know.